Okay, so here let me do a little tribute to one of my favorite anime ever that for a long time I considered maybe even my favorite. And it's one that people have maybe forgotten about a little bit. It was well known at the time, but basically there's a particular effect from this with how the action scenes are done, that they're very quick and to the point, right? Very decisive, high risk, high reward, like kind of not beating around the bush, like the anti Dragon Ball Z, that it doesn't drag them out at all. They're super fast, super almost realistic in the pace, right? That something extreme is going to happen, somebody's going to die, somebody's going to live, something's going to happen, right? Or again, I call it like the Yojimbo effect, like from the Kurosawa movies, that he would have that, like where they'd be these sort of build up to an action scene, but then the action scene would be very quick and strategic and to the point, right? So here, there's an amazing, great game theory element that happens in basically all the fights. So, for example, in the first episode, the first or second episode, right, he's being exposed that he's a contractor and then he gets shot. And then right, it's revealed that, oh, he doesn't wear that coat as a fashion statement. It's bulletproof. Because there's a game theory element that, like, strategically, he's in a bad spot, he gets shot, but oh, he had that suit worn. There has to be an element. It's not just that, oh, he's skilled or this or that. There's always some sort of theoretical, strategic element that has to be factored in these very quick, high stakes, high reward moments. So like if he didn't wear that, he would have died. Like it's just that clear, just that simple. So even in these moments here, we can look at briefly. There's only a few things I want to see, but basically, right, this one amazed me too. I couldn't even explain it at the time. I thought, oh, he must have actually died because this woman has the power to stop somebody's heart, right? So she can stop his heart, and so he's just dead. But he happens to conveniently have the power of shocking, so he's able to. This was amazing because I thought, oh, there's nothing he can do now, but he conveniently has the ability to shock things, right? That is his power, so he's able to shock his own heart. Right, so again, the game theory element that strategically, if that exact thing didn't happen, he would have died. Right, so it's quick, to the point, strategic game theory. And then this one, he puts the blood on his mask to trick him. Right, and it's like he wouldn't even know. He wouldn't even necessarily know that it's on his mask, right? Because, oh, he can't see that. So that's why it's more convincing. So again, all those elements where there's a game theory, quick, to the point, strategic, there has to be some element and dynamic of that is kind of an underrated element, right? It's one of the best examples of action scenes in anything ever. That again, they're super fast paced. They don't beat around the bush. They're not filler. They're not going to waste time. They're going to be super intensive. Like somebody's going to die. Something major is going to happen very, very intensively, very quickly. And there's got to be some defining strategy, not just skill and fighting. Like some series, again, the anti-Dragon Ball Z, not only are those fights very slow and drawn out, but even the way that they're often won is kind of like two characters will fight for a long time, and then, you know, a good guy will be losing, and then they'll get mad, and then they'll power up because they get mad, right? And then they'll win. It's not like a strategic thing. Like there's only one fight that I really think of that had that, where they really bring it up in a meaningful way. Again with Cell and Trunks, where Trunks buffs himself up and becomes like Super Saiyan Ultra, and then Cell kind of clowns him for, oh, I could do that too if I wanted, but it slows me down. So you're not considering speed. So that's one of those strategic moments, but it has very few of those. So this always has those in a quick sense.